What's up, everyone? Boom, 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 boom. Mark Lobonic, TigerFitness.com, and a video I wasn't really wanting to put out because I already did a video about performance-enhancing drugs. But I'm going to read this email every day. Every day. 14, 15, 16-year-olds writing me about taking steroids. And it's getting kind of old. I want to address it here so I can copy and paste this video to young men looking at doing steroids, taking steroids. And I'm going to read this email and we'll take it from there. I'm not going to read the name because I don't know if he wanted me to read it. I read a name the other week. I had to privatize the video because he didn't want it to be public. I don't even know if I made it private. I forgot which video it was. Oh, my bad. Re-email me. I answered from the road on my iPhone. I'm like, yeah, dude, I got it. And I think I forgot. Anyway, I know you're not fond of putting up videos that deal with steroids, but I just need your help. I'm 18. I've been living the bodybuilding lifestyle for about a year. My lifting partner has the same goal as me, basically looks similar to you, except without the small calves, small arms, and Ninja Turtle back. Oh, no, he didn't write that. That's just me. No homo. I didn't say, that was him saying no homo. I would never do that. That's politically incorrect, kids. However, my friend does not supplement correctly, nor does he care about watching what he eats. So as you can imagine, he is not seeing any gains. He told me a week ago that he is going to start taking steroids. I'm worried about this because he just started working out about 2 months ago, and mixed with binge drinking, it doesn't sound good. How should I try to convey to him that he should not do so? By the way, your online store rocks, TigerFitness.com. I got a ton of guys out of my brigade to switch over from GNC. What's wrong? Okay, check it out, guys. You're in your teens. Your balls are going buck wild. You have more testosterone than most dudes on super high dose HRT. I'm not talking about dudes on full out cycles. I'm talking about dudes with testicular issues who are on super high dose HRT. Your balls are going crazy right now. You're producing testosterone like crazy. Let me tell you what happens, kids, when you start taking steroids. I'm not going to say anything stupid. It's probably not going to hurt you. Not one person has died from steroids, but I'll get to that later with your alcohol drinking. But, okay, if you don't have your diet and training in check, I was texting someone earlier on my iPhone. Here's the deal. My buddy texted me about a guy he knows who's on a gram of tren a week. A gram of tren, that's some Ziz type shit right there, right? He ain't getting any gains. He's getting no results. Why? Because his diet and training suck. His diet and training suck. It's his first cycle. He's not even getting them newbie gains. He's getting no gains. Why? Because he's friggin' stupid. If your diet and training aren't optimal, steroids, supplements, I sell supplements for a living. I have people, we have a live chat on TigerFitness.com. You click in it, and I don't have it on right now because I'm doing this video. It goes to me, it'll go to Peter, it'll go to John, it'll go to Diana, it'll go to our entire staff, right? And I'll get these questions like, hey, I'm trying to gain lean mass. What should I take? I'm like, well, what are you eating? I'll send them over a couple articles I wrote, one on machine muscle with 12 weeks to bigger, sexier you, or whatever bullshit I wrote. And, or if they were trying to diet, I'll send them my book or recommend them to Van to train them. And they get mad. They're like, aren't you going to sell me something to make me bigger? No! Nothing works unless you do! Why am I screaming? Because it's my channel. It's my beer. Protein. Guys, if you're not getting gains naturally, if you don't care what you eat, if you're not counting your calories, if you're not counting your protein, counting your carbohydrates, counting your fats, watching and training your balls off, dude. Van and I are at the gym every morning at 5:30 a.m. 6 days a week, sweating, pounding, We also weightlift. I mean, it's crazy what we do up in there. No, I mean, we bust our ass for 2.5 to 3 hours if you include cardio. And Van goes and does more cardio because he's deeper in prep than I am. Guys, if you're not training hard enough, and you're not stimulating growth, and you're not friggin' eating and maximizing your gains, if you're willing to spend $500 on a cycle, I guarantee you, for 8 weeks with, let's say you hire my boy Van, Van's training now, you'll see him, you go to Bro Fitness Channel, youtube.com/Bro Fitness Channel. This is an example. John Otis Hollywood, Lane Norton, Derek Charleboy, you know, all those guys are great trainers. You're looking at what? $200 to $500 for some of them for 8 weeks. Let's say $200, $300 for 8 weeks. You'll get better results with good diet and training than a cycle of steroids and the shit you're doing now. Guarantee it at 18 years old. Now, I'm a libertarian. If you feel that you've got, now do what the fuck you want to do. Sorry, I didn't mean to bite off TMW, but I did. It's just such a great line. I love you guys, really, in a gay way. But here's the deal. There's no such thing as roid rage either, right? I'll get that comment on these videos. Roid rage! You're like, no, that's just me. I've always been raging. Okay, check it out. He's binge drinking, which again is not going to really help with his gains. And if he's taking oral steroids, that is when I see the potential for hepatotoxicity issues. That's liver problems. Because steroids on their own, I don't see oral steroids. I've met very few. I've met one guy who's had liver failure, and he had genetic conditions. I've met a lot of people on a lot of shit. I've known a lot of pros. However, alcohol, I've known a lot of people who've had liver failure or liver issues who are drinkers. So if he binge drinks, which is the worst kind of drinking there is, and he takes them their oral steroids, his liver's like, dude, fuck you. Fuck you, dog. Fuck you. Right? I don't even know what to say, guys. When I was 18 years old, I didn't even know what a fucking steroid was. When I was in high school, they actually made me get tested because I grew really big. I had a gonad issue. Essentially, what happened to my balls during my life is they were really good and then they went really bad. But somehow I produced a ton of sperm. What happens? So, what am I talking about? Okay. What I'm getting at, guys, don't do it. Stay natural as long as you possibly can. Because when you hit about, I was just talking to Jason Blaha at Ice Cream Fitness about this. When you hit 30, 32 years old, there's a very good chance your shit's going to drop and you're going to have no choice, well, to feel healthy and live a good life, to get HRT. You know what a pain in the ass, literally? Because you're sticking a needle in your ass. Let's get the stupid fucking patch or cream, which I don't like because it'll rub off on your family. That you have to fucking every day for the rest of your life, every week, fucking exogenously, which means from the external, make your testosterone levels go up. You have to be a chemical factory. Stay natural as long as you can. There's no shortcuts, guys. It'll enhance you a little, but I'll guarantee you come to my gym. Not super fitness because no one's there when I'm there, and the guys who do stuff look like they do it. If they did it, I don't know anything. You go to the Rush, the other gym in my town, I could show you dudes who are on a ton of shit, and you'll be like, bro, do you even lift? And I'll be like, they lift, sort of. They don't train legs, and they inject a bunch of shit, and they don't get any gains, because they have nothing else in place. That's all I gotta say. Your friend's stupid. If he can't get his diet and training correct, he has no business jumping on the Jesus juice, jumping on the sauce. As I said in my video before, that I can link below, about performance-enhancing drugs and my opinion on them, if you're an adult above 18 years old and not under your parents' care, you can do what you want to do. I don't care if you take cocaine. I don't care if you do heroin. It's your body, personal responsibility. But I'm here to give you my opinion, to make the right decision. And the right decision is, don't do it, unless you medically have to do it. That's all I got to say, guys. My brother's 38 years old, looks fantastic. I mean, a lot of people kill to have a body like him. That's from hard dieting and hard work. Ken Beerley, you know, another guy. I mean, Doug Miller, you look at all those guys, you don't need it, guys. Wait till your balls die. Wait till you have no choice, which will probably happen in your lifetime. For now, enjoy not having to stick yourself every week. That's all I gotta say. I'm out. I rambled. I'm sorry, but I always ramble. Because kids, 18 years old, your balls flowing, messing with your natural hormone levels, it's not a game!
This is being shackled to ancient prison stations, risen from a spacious grave, not living as a slave to a forced hiatus. Shameless artists and product placement, undercast and surveillance, running circles around these shapeless, saturated, overpopulated, purpose the same as my interior.